Hi folks, welcome to Blue and Gold Talk. This is the video on the channel that I just throw anything out there and talk about it. And today, I pretty much know what I want to talk about. And it's bothering me, so I'm going to talk about it, okay? This obsession that Buffalo Sabres fans have for Patrick Kane is beyond annoying, okay? Stop wanting him to be a Buffalo Sabre just because he's from Buffalo. Please stop with that. It's actually embarrassing for a diehard Sabres fan like me since 1972. It's embarrassing, guys. It's borderline embarrassing. I go and I read the notes. I'm not going to put anybody's name out there because the truth is I didn't even know this fan. He probably has never been on my channel. But I go and I read the notes and I see one. What did he want to give up? Olofsson? A first rounder? What else was it? Portillo and Johnson or something. Just an insane amount for Patrick Kane, who's washed up. Okay, he's washed up. And we're going to go and get this guy for, a minimum $5.25 million? Are you kidding me? Really, are you kidding me? Are you a Sabres fan or not? That's my question for you fans that have a hard-on for this guy. Really? Like, go look at his numbers. The guy has 2 power play goals the entire season in 50 games. 50 games, 2 power play goals. So is this guy going to help our power play? You tell me, folks. Everybody likes the now and what's happening. Well, I'm going to give you guys the now because I'm pissed off. It ticks me off. And I'm going to tell you what. You guys know how hard I am on Olofsson on this channel. You know it. You guys know it. I wouldn't trade Olofsson 1-for-1 for Patrick Kane. If we do, we're out of our minds. Because Olofsson is a guy that can get 30 goals a year. Kane's beyond that. His better years are done. Okay? His better years are done. And even if we took him 50% retained, he's making more. He's making more than Olofsson. And Olofsson, okay, people say, well, Olofsson doesn't hit. Olofsson has 10 hits. Kane has 8. Yeah, Kane has 8 hits the entire year. Is that what we need? Pisses me off. It's like, guys, stop with the love affair because he's from Buffalo. Wake up. Do you want are you in love with the Sabres or Patrick Kane? This is what I'll ask fans like this. Which one? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't just have Patrick Kane because he's Patrick Kane. And don't get me wrong, I would take him for $4 million a year, 2 years, as a tester. And if he's useless, I'd trade him in year 2. Get him out of here. Throw him to some team, throw him to the Wolves, to some team that can use him down the stretch for a playoff run. Get rid of him. Toronto comes to mind right away. Guys, I hope Toronto give up the farm to get him, okay? Any Sabres fan with half a brain, okay, is going to take, this is turning into a rant because I'm pissed. Any fan with half a brain from Buffalo will want Toronto to go and give up the farm for him. Any fan. But you fans that have this thing about Patrick Kane's from Buffalo, who cares? He's from Buffalo. He's useless now. The guy's numbers are shit. They're crap. Guy's done. It drives me nuts. This guy has 7 even strength goals all year. Okay? 7. He's a minus 29. People say he's on a bad team. Go check how many players are worse minus on him than on the whole entire team. Go check. I won't even tell you. Go check. You know what his shooting percentage is this year, folks? He's leading the team in shots by far. That's one thing I'll say for Kane. It's one area where he's good. He's getting shots on goal. You know what his shooting percentage is this year? 5.5%. Remember the old days when the Sabres, when they were crap and they had this guy named Taylor Hall? Yeah, he's shooting about that guy's percentage, okay? He's garbage now. He's finished. The guy is done. I don't care if this unsubscribes to people. Get off my channel then. Go. I don't care. I don't need Buffalo fans that care about Patrick Kane more than the Sabres. It annoys me. I see these notes out there, and people are so easily brainwashed. Oh, Buffalo might try and get Patrick Kane. Why would we? We're trying to win a Stanley Cup. We're not trying to be a banker to guys that are washed up just because they're from Buffalo and put them on the team. Are you a Sabres fan or not? Because if you are, you want them to win the Stanley Cup. You don't want them to go and give somebody like this 5.5 or 5.25 million this year of cap space. And the truth is, folks, we probably would take on the whole damn contract for 1 year if we're going to take him over. It's not going to affect anybody. You know, it's not. It wouldn't affect anybody. It wouldn't affect anything. But do we get back their first round pick? Then I'll do it. And then let him go to free agency. Then I'll do it. If we're going to get Chicago's #1 pick this year, of course we're not going to. They know they can get something for him. You know what I mean? If he had 2 or 3 years left, yeah, they'd be trying to move him. But Chicago were idiots, folks. Look how many times they could have got rid of this guy. They had years to move him. And now, of course, they're 3 weeks away, and they know they're screwed because he's walking from Chicago. He's walking from Chicago. Chicago, once upon, were a great franchise. But guys, with everything that happened this year, okay, I'm hesitant to bring over somebody that might have known all this rape crap was happening in the dressing room. I'm hesitant. I don't like it myself. I just don't like it. And you know what? That's just, those are facts. Okay, you want to pretend everything's okay and he might have not known. Okay, go whistle in the woods in the dark to make your spirits feel better. But it's not reality. Okay? These guys knew what was going on. If I had the choice of taking him or Jonathan Toews, I'd take Toews in a heartbeat. Go look at Toews' face-off percentage, guys. That's what we're missing. But do we want anybody, those damaged goods coming over to a team that's on the rise? Do we really want to do that? Do we? Yeah, this is turning into a rant because I'm ticked. I see some of these Sabres fans. It's embarrassing you guys are fans when you don't even check the numbers. At least check the numbers. For God's sakes, go check the numbers, check the hits, check. 2 power play goals all year, 2. 2. Oh my God, what do you see in that? You know, it's like a guy that just, you know, he's getting married, but he sees the girl with big breasts and he just wants to move over that way. It's like, wake up. Come on. Keep your heart where it should be, you know? Like a married man, keep your heart where it should be. You keep it with your woman. You don't keep it with, you know, with her knockers over there. You don't do these things. Are you a Sabres fan or not? Because to want to go and give up the farm and then throw Olofsson as part of it? Why? Why would we trade Olofsson 1-for-1 for Patrick Kane at this point in their career? Why? Why would we do that? Why? Olofsson, no, is not a great playmaker. Olofsson, though, when it's all said and done, will probably get 30 goals this year, which is what we pay him to do. He's getting his money. We're getting our money's worth for the dimension he brings to the team. He's not going to ever be a physical player, ever. Even if we get all these bruisers, he will never be a physical player. Put the puck on his stick in overtime in Game 6 of the playoffs, the odds are we might win that series. And you guys know I'm right, okay? Kane is shooting 5.5%. I'll tell you what Olofsson's shooting this year, guys. Let's check. So he's shooting at 5%. 5.5, sorry. 5.5%. Olofsson, all right. Let's get over there. Let's get to Buffalo. Let's check. Because these are things I look at because we're going to need these players to actually show up. Shooting percentage. What's Olofsson? Olofsson's number 2 on the team, folks. Peyton Krebs, 18.6. Olofsson, 18.5. There it is. I didn't even know this till right now. He's a higher shooting percentage than Tage right now because Tage isn't hitting nothing right now. Not really. You know, so yeah, Olofsson's hitting at 18.5%. Olofsson, in 124 shots, has 23 goals. You know? And 18 of those goals are even strength. Olofsson's going to have 20 even strength goals this year. I doubt Kane's going to get 10. So when I see people just wanting to toss out Olofsson that easy, of course I'm going to say something, guys, even though you guys know I'm all over Olofsson like a fat kid on a Smartie. I am. I mean, I'm all over it. No. There comes a time for logic to enter into the conversation. Come on. So no. We don't at this deadline lose our minds and make a stupid mistake and throw out a core piece right now just because you want to get somebody because he's from Buffalo on the team who's washed up and finished and seen his better days. I'll just say it. He has. I don't care. I hope Toronto gets him. If there's a God in heaven listening to me right now, please let Toronto give up a first rounder and get this guy as a rental for a few months because he ain't going to win the cup with him anyway. That is not addressing Toronto's needs at all. That is a guy that maybe will throw 3 hits for them the 3 months he's with them, and that's it. Toronto need physical play. That's what they lack. So we don't want Toronto getting like a Lawson Krause. That's what we don't want. Okay? We want them to get Patrick Kane. That's what we want, folks, because then they're going to have to give up something really too big for him, and he might just walk at the end of the year. And this thing also on the internet about Kane wants to go here and Kane wants to go there. I could care less. I really, these, I tell you lately, this time of the year ticks me off. It just does. Come on, guys, like stick by your team. My God, stop worrying about, just getting a brand name player because he's won cups years ago. He's done. If you're going to get one of those 2 washed up guys, at least be smart enough to get Tays. Jesus, this is what we need on the team. A guy that can win faceoffs. Let's see what he's done this year. Tays always is good on the faceoffs. It's ridiculous. It drives me nuts. It just drives me nuts. Yeah. If you look at, let me get back. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I got to go to this Chicago link because I'm so mad at making mistakes. All right, face-off percentage. Where are you, Tays? Pissed off right now. Oh, for God's sakes, where is he? There he is. Tays this year, guys, 524 faceoffs won, 304 lost for a 63.3%. There's what we need. That fills a need on the Buffalo Sabres. That. Not Patrick Kane's two power play goals and his 7 even strength goals and his 8 hits all year. This fulfills a need on Buffalo. This. A desperate need. If we're going to go for anybody between him and Patrick Kane, the Sabres better go after Jonathan Tays. I'll just say it. I don't want either, to be honest. I don't want anybody from that team after what just happened this year. I feel bad for their fans. I do. I feel bad for their fans. They're going through this crap, what happened there, the last, well, more than the last year, I should say. But, they're going through all that crap. They're watching their team go through a complete rebuild. They're going to be hurting for years in Chicago. And, of course, I get they got to maximize their return. They do. But they're idiots and waited too long to move these guys when they could have moved them last year and got a hell of a lot more, and now they're going to get rental money. That's all they're going to get back. Chicago's not going to get much like they think. They're just not. And put it this way, I would not trade Isaac Rosen, okay? I'll say Eric Portillo and Ryan Johnson. I would not trade those 3 pieces for Patrick Kane. I would not. Because we're guaranteed a second rounder and the other guy's a first. And I'm not giving a first and a second for Patrick Kane. I'm just not. Okay? Anybody that says I'm crazy, just look at the numbers. And please show me why we need a guy that gets 9 goals all year and shoots 5%, 5.5%. Why would we need that? On a team now that's struggling shooting, struggling on the power play, we're going to bring over another guy that struggles and give him over $5 million because he's from Buffalo. Oh my God. All right, I'm dropping it. I could go on all night about this, so I'm going to drop it because I've ranted long enough. No, we don't need this guy, okay? Don't need him. This guy, what do you have? Sexual assault charges? This guy's had, I want to go right in. You want a deep dive with this? We will. Because we can look at the whole thing, the cabbie, the sexual assault charges. There's a lot of baggage here, guys. You know, if we're going to get a Kane, at least bring back Evander. The guy hits everything that moves out there. Come on. Evander Kane would have loved to come back to Buffalo. He made that clear before. So no. No. We stay away from baggage, guys. You know, first of all, stay away from baggage. There's too many secrets that happened over there. I don't want to bring that into our dressing room. Okay, I don't. We got a healthy team, a healthy young team. We're going to go after somebody. Let's go after somebody who's hungry, like a Lawson Krause, you know, a Chikrin. I mean, we have the cap to be able to take those two guys on and not make everybody jealous in the dressing room. Not jealous, but upset. You know, it wouldn't upset anybody because we're addressing two needs at once. And give them, like, I don't know, give them all 3 second rounders. I think they do it probably, you know. I know Chikrin, they're going to want more, so we give them something from the minors. Okay, that's where I would talk about Rosen and some guys down there. Not Savoy. He, in my opinion, he shouldn't be somebody that we get rid of. I think that would be a mistake. So, you know, I would throw in like the second rounders and Johnson and Portillo and Likens and hopefully, you know, that way it's 4 second rounders guaranteed. But for both players I'm talking, there may be 2 pieces from the minors that are really good. I don't know, guys. We could throw a giant trade together and talk about it. All right, I'm rambling. I want to leave this, but I was really ticked off, really ashamed actually as a Sabres fan that our fans are willing to give up the farm to get Patrick Kane. Like, enough with this love affair. Enough. All right, I'll see you in the next video. See you then.